Hey friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Salwa's Delicious Kitchen. I'm here today with a very simple recipe as usual, but very delicious too. That is recipe of mutton karahi, but this time mutton karahi will be in my style. But this is very much inspired from the streets of Pakistan, where you can see every state like Lahore, Peshawar, Karachi, everywhere they have their own recipe. But then do give a try on my style too. I'm sure you all will love it as it's very simple to make. And for those who are new to my channel, welcome. I really hope you all subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's quickly have a look at the ingredients what we need to make this simple and delicious recipe. Here I have taken around 600 grams of mutton cut into normal curry size pieces, washed and drained well. 1/4 cup of normal vegetable oil, and this is around 3 medium or small onions and 2 medium tomatoes cut into chunks, and 1 large capsicum with 6 to 7 green chili slits. Green chilies you can take according to your taste, more or less. And here I have taken 1.5 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and this is around 2 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. 1 tablespoon I'll be using while boiling, 1 for the masala. And here I have taken 2 elaichi, that's cardamom, cloves 2, and then cinnamon 1-inch piece. And then here this is turmeric powder 1 teaspoon. And this is around half cup of coriander leaves chopped. Salt will be according to your taste. And here the first step would be cooking the mutton in the pressure cooker. I have taken 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt and half cup of water. Mix it well and then pressure cook this till it's 95% done. Here the mutton is very tender and then it really cooks in just 3 to 4 whistles. So do it according to your meat. Here in a wok or a kadai non-stick, I have taken the oil and then adding the onions, which is thinly sliced. Giving it a mix. Here the onions you have to fry it till it is light golden brown, where the onions start to caramelize. And a little bit of caramelized onions I always reserve for the last garnishing part. And here, as you can see, I have added the capsicum dices along with the whole garam masala spices, which were 3 cloves, small pieces of cinnamon and elaichi. Once I was frying it, and here I could see the mutton was cooked already, and then you can see the water has reduced, but yes, there is water. To this, at the beginning, we'll be adding only the mutton pieces, not the stock, so that we can fry them well along with the caramelized onions. Keep stirring till the end. I mean, you can see in the karai recipe, it's always about mixing well the ingredients and frying the meat. And here, after 2 minutes of frying the meat well in the oil and the onions, you'll be adding the ginger garlic paste, giving it a mix, and adding also the tomato chunks to this dices and mix well. Keep mixing it, as I said, mixing throughout the recipe till the end. And here I have added the red chili powder and the turmeric powder. Here we'll not be using any kind of packet garam masala powder or anything. Just the whole spices will give the enough flavor to this. And trust me, this is simple, looks simple, and with very less ingredients, it's delicious every time. And once the mutton was fried well in the oil, I added the mutton stock and kept it to cook on for 2 to 3 minutes. And on the other side, I was making ghee rice also to go with this, because I love the combination of ghee rice and mutton karai. So you can also do the same. And here, continuing the recipe, I added the mutton stock to this and then giving it a mix. Here you can also add a little bit of more water if you require consistency of the gravy, if you want to keep it very dry, so that you can serve the rice with some dal and this dry karai, even that goes well. But you can also add water and make it not too liquidy, it would spoil the taste, but a thick enough gravy. Here you saw I have added the green chilies at the last and then giving it a mix just in 2 minutes. Just close the lid so that it can absorb that flavor of green chilies. Then finally add the coriander leaves, and here is your wonderful recipe of mutton kadai. As you saw, I switched off the flame, and then here I have served it in the iron kadai. along with those caramelized onions which I had reserved at the beginning, and some chopped green chilies to make it look that nice restaurant style. So do give a try on this recipe. Do not keep it to your own. Do share it with your friends and family so that they can also try and enjoy this recipe. And as I always say, your feedback is very valuable to me, so do not forget to comment below and let me know if you liked my recipes or not. And coming to our extra points, you can definitely make this recipe with chicken also. It tastes absolutely delicious too, like mutton. And spice level can always be added more or less according to your taste. And do follow me on Instagram and share the pictures what you have tried from my channel. I would love to share it on my feed. Do not forget to tag me there on Salwa's Delicious Kitchen. And I hope till now you all have subscribed to my channel. If not, please do. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.